Hey, Tabernacle Church, it's Pastor Josh. This is a new episode of What's Up at the Tab. Few important things for me to communicate with you this week. First of all, we lost a dear brother in Christ, Jim Spangler. He went to go be with the Lord last Saturday, late night. He started coming to the Tabernacle Church when he was like 3 hours old. I mean, literally like from the hospital to church. And over the years, he's been a part of choirs and the board of trustees. He's been a leader. He's just been a real blessing to our church all these years, and now he's with the Lord. So we are grieving his loss as a church, but not as those without hope. We know that Jim no longer has to deal with sickness. He no longer has to deal with pain. He's with the Lord. But be sure to keep his family in your prayers. Jim was Linda Johnson's dad, so be praying for the Johnson family and their kids. In fact, I saw some of his great grandkids on Sunday afternoon, and he has a beautiful family, and so we're praying for them. And so a couple of things. First of all, his services are going to be Friday. That is tomorrow, Friday, and the services are going to be 12 to 2 is visitation Friday, 12 to 2 visitation. 2 to 3 is the service. 3 to 4 is the burial service, and then there'll be a dinner here at the church at 5. So if you want to come and partake and just encourage the family, that'd be great. I will also leave a link to the obituary so you can read a little bit about Jim and celebrate him with us. We are going to miss Jim, and we're praying for Joe, his wife, who's amazing and has a great faith. And so be praying for all of them. Now, a couple of announcements. First, this Saturday is Feed My Starving Children Saturday. So everybody who signed up for that, come to the church, meet here at 3:20 on Saturday. Then you will go out for the event. If you want to register for that, go to ourtabernacle.org, go to events, and sign up for that and come Saturday at 3:20 here at the church. Be sure to check that out. Also, if you want to get baptized, you're investigating baptism. You're like, this is it. I'm going to have a baptism service the week after Easter, which is like at the end of April. But I have a baptism class for Sunday, April 13th after the worship service. Again, go to the events page, fill out the registration, and join me for that. I'll have a little bit of food for you, and we'll talk baptism. In terms of Sunday morning, we have worship service at 10 o'clock here. And I'm continuing our study in the book of Revelation. This last Sunday, I started the scroll and the seven seal judgments of God in the book of Revelation. And we got through the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse last week. This week, I'm going to continue that sermon, and we're going to break open the final 3 seals of the 7 seals of the scroll that brings about and unleashes God's judgment on the world. This is intense, provocative, evocative stuff. But we're going to be surprised because even with all of the wrath of God and judgment of God in the book of Revelation, there's always reminders and hints that there's an escape to the judgment of God, and that is Jesus Christ. The good news, the escape clause to God's contract of judgment on the world is Jesus Christ. As we believe in him, we are saved from the wrath of God. But this world is set up for being judged by God, and so Revelation really breaks that down and tells us about it. Again, as a reminder, little trick with Revelation, read Jesus' sermon on the end of the world, Matthew chapters 24 and 25. Read those chapters because Jesus talked about it as well, and you're going to see parallels between what Jesus said and what Revelation describes with the scrolls and the trumpets and the bowls of judgment. You're going to see all of those symbols and prophecies about the judgment. You're going to see that in the words of Jesus as he taught on the end of the world. So as we follow Jesus and listen to his teaching and open up his word and read it and teach it and listen to it and hear it and obey it, we know we will be blessed by God because we have the sovereign God who's holy and good and saving in Christ described for us in the book of Revelation. So be looking forward to worshiping with us on Sunday at 10 o'clock here at the Tabernacle Church in Kenosha, Wisconsin. And God bless you. I hope you have a great week and a great weekend, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.